think. There, that's it. Right then, hello my lovelies. I am going to put on a little bit of background music. So let me see if I'll go over here and press play. I'm under stations today, unless anyone's got a preference. I think I'm going to listen to something chilled and relaxing. There, that'll do. Wow, that is relaxing sounding, I think the term is. Right, I'd like to turn off the thing that it announces it constantly. There we are, I'll turn that off. Apparently I can't turn it off, it says. However, I can change the what's playing announcement delay to very high numbers, I suppose. Aggravating. Never mind. Anyway, hello to my viewer. Hello there, how are you? Right, I have some work to do. So, if you have a question, please feel free to ask it. But apart from that, I am going to be getting stuff done. Now then, if you have a preference, I don't mind working in the, what's it called again? Close that down. I don't mind working in the 3-pane view. At the minute I'm just working on the 2-pane view. Oh, hang on, straight away I have a message from my youngest. So let's see what he wants. But it's not my youngest, it's my second youngest. Didn't even get a chance to get some work done, so that's a good start. Oh dear. I hope it's nothing major because I can't be asked to deal with problems. I've got coffee, another coffee, and a coffee. Oh, this is exciting to get. So I'm going to wait and see what he wants, and then I'm going to get back to work again because I want to get some stuff done. I really should have a firewall so my kids can't get in touch with me. Although if it's something important, I'll have to deal with it. Right then, so he just wanted to nick my lawnmower. Okay. Oh, that's good. Right then, so here I have my radio and I'm going to see what it does. At the minute, I should be able to walk over it and it'll go, hello. That's, wow, this is jumpy. Okay, so I should be able to press the buttons on here and they'll change my range dials and everything. Hit test. Hello. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to basically take some information and append it. So what I have at the minute is I have my text range message, my text compensator, text frequency, and right. So I should probably move these messages up here just to make it a little bit easier for me to find things. There we go. Right then, so as you see, there's quite a lot of stuff going in this graph already. Quite a lot of complex. Hello, all the other viewers. How are you, my lovelies? I hope you're all well. Now, what I want to do is I want to take this string that we're creating here. So my on-clicked button 9. I want to take that, and I want to change this to basically. I wanted to append a load of things together. So I'm going to get Chrome out and just check that I've got the syntax of this right. Right, so append. Yep, concatenates 2 strings together. That's what I'm looking for. So I'll do string A and string B will be concatenated. Because what I want to do is I want to end up with a result. So append. And it's only doing append array. Right. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to do it with the messages. Let's see. So text to the compensator. Okay, so anything that the compensator's got will be in here. Now I can't do an append. I can do an array insert, but this isn't an array, so looks like I'm going to have to look some stuff up. Hello, Nick. Sorry, Nyuk Nyuk. How are you, Nyuk Nyuk? Good to see you. Sorry, I just saw you there. Right, so UE4 blueprint append text. You see, there is no append. Format text. Okay, so there's no format text either. Let me just check on the context sensitives. Also check append. Sometimes they're hidden, you see. String append. Concatenates two strings together to make another string. Okay, this looks like exactly what I'm looking for. So it'll convert that text to a string. So the first one's the compensator. No, it isn't. The first one is... Oh god, the oven's going. Hang on a second, won't be a moment. There we go. Now, that is what our American friends would call cheese biscuits. They're not really biscuits, they are cheese scones, if we're using the British terminology. There we go. Right, I need to get my blueprint, so I'm using a few stock ones, but the radio is definitely mine. I want to go into interface, RD1, and save. The reason I want that is just so I can check. Oh, I already had it open, never mind. So it's carrier band, frequency, range, carrier range. So that's the sequence we want. So take that off there and that off there. Let's find the right ones. CB. What's CB? Carrier band. That's what I need. So I need text CB message. Then I'm going to need another one. I may as well add 4 pins to this. There we are. So next I'm going to need my frequency, which is probably text frequency message. Then I'm going to need my range dial. And then lastly I will need my text compensator. And the reason that I want all these is so that I can read the data, basically. I want to be able to basically append all these together to make a single string, which sounds dreadfully boring, but really isn't. A new string, right? So if I attach A, B, C, and D, let's see what we end up with. So let's tidy this up a bit, because I hate untidy things. Now I'm going to run a print. And my print is going to return a string, so it's going to return the value of that. Shush, puppy! What are you being noisy for? Do you want to sit on my lap? Come here. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Are you feeling sad or are you feeling frisky? Are you feeling frisky? You go through those awkward ages. There. Look, Daddy's working. Yes, I am. I'm working. Give me a kiss. Oh. There we go. Right. So what should happen is it should send the details for these when we use the radio and click the send button. So let's have a look and see if that happens. So play. I'll go to my radio. Don't worry that I'm doing that whole kind of moving through stuff. I'm just going to set this randomly. Some amount or other. UCW 56, 56, 8, that should be. 56, 56, 8. Brilliant. So that's working exactly what I want. It's basically creating this string. So what I can do now is I can store this string. So Under messages, I don't want that, but I do want a variable. You see here we've got these WS's. So what I'm going to do is make sure everything's stopped, otherwise nothing I do will make any sense. I'm going to put this into WS, which is working storage, which is back in the old days of COBOL. We used to use working storage for our basically for our variable names. Okay, so in WS I'm going to make a new string. So variables, and this is going to be a string, and we're going to call this working storage appended values. Well, appended R value, because that's the radio. Okay, just so I can kind of try and remember what it is. Now if I come down here, you can see I've got a string. So I don't have a default value for that, and it's not something that I need to compile either. So what I'll do is I'll move my WS appended R value up to my WS, and I'm going to drag it down here and use set. Okay, so now before it even comes time to print it to my screen, which really is just kind of a debug so I can check what's happening, I'm also adding it to this string value. So now my string value is stored and my radio knows roughly where it's supposed to go. Great. Now what I can do with that value hopefully is check it against the value of my actual radio itself. Sorry, I'm just kind of talking to myself here. Before I do that, it's been, it's gone. See if we can do something with this string value. No, so this will be remote frequency, so that's hopefully going to be the incoming one. Right. Begin play. No, tick. Right. Right, what I need now is, delicious. I need to get this transferred across. So I've got my print string here, and what I'd like is my remote frequency to work. So first I've got to check it works on the 0 values. Yep, it's working on 0 values, so it's giving nothing but zeros here. Okay, now this is remote frequency, so can I do a cast? But a cast might be easier. So if I cast to BP radio dev, object, so what's my object wildcard going to be? I know it'll want one. Right, so target would be my radio blueprint, I'll assume, which is here, BP radio dev. Go, so that goes in there, compile and save, so that's what I'm casting to. Note. Yeah, don't care. So as this, let's do another print. String, and that'll give us a 1. Okay, so compile, save. Zeros galore. So is it casting to BP radio dev? Or are we casting from? We'll try getting a reference to self, I suppose. See if that works better. Warning. No, it does not inherit from widget RD1. It would always fail. Target, what's this? Yep, I also have a radio interface target here. So let's see if I can get this. Get radio. My cast fails. On a print string 2. Now I'm sure I'm doing something wrong here, so I'm going to try and find out what. I'm not even getting a 2. Interesting. Maybe because it's not actually trying to do anything. So I'm looking for a value in here which is remote. Set remote frequency. 2. Actually, I'll just set remote frequency. Here we go. To that as well. Okay, compile and save. See if we get any messages. Zeros still. Jesus, I haven't clicked the button. That would be exactly what this is. Okay. For some reason I thought I connected this to the thing and I haven't. Okay, let's just play it. I thought I was in a different blueprint. Right. I can see 2s, which means it's failing on its cast. That's fine. Stop. I do know, however, that it's getting to here now, so that's good. Okay, so come over here and I'll just kill that for the moment because I know that works. And that way, if I click play now, I should get the error message too. And yeah, I talk to myself constantly, by the way, just in case you're wondering. There you go, 2. 2, okay, because that's my cast failing. Because I'm not casting it correctly. That's okay, I'm not going to sit and cry myself to sleep about that. Let's get rid of these. Now, I have an interface. Class settings. Interface radio. And interface radio is deepy somewhere down here. Probably in blueprints. Right, now I've got a couple of interfaces here, including radio click 1. I'm just going to kill the parameters on that first. Right, so radio click 1. What will that do? Who knows? So, move that to here. Just reduce the size of this. Right, so set. Call function radio click 1. Interface. Target self, which it won't like. Well, no, it's fine with it, that's fine. So, radio click 1 has now sent through to here. So, on BP radio dev, I should be able to access this on my class settings if I add my interface radio. And then radio click. Print, compile, save. So are we sending this back now to our main blueprint? That is the question. No. No, because event radio click is not doing anything. Let me just check my widget RD1. Radio click 1 should be going from there, but isn't. This is the kind of problem I've been having now for about a day. I'm sure it's something obvious that I'm missing. Right. So what I need to do is... Oh, I know what I need to do. Happen to know the BP vending machine is doing pretty much what I want. That goes to BPI interaction. So, event BPI interact. Create vending machine with widget. Add to viewport. And in the viewport, this has got buy stuff. Okay. Interaction, event any damage, and just spawn stuff. Hey, so here we go. This isn't mine, this is just someone else's code that I wanted to check out. Okay, so player cast. Read the value of variable player cast. Player cast contains BP character blueprint, so it's reading that. Oh, wait a minute. I can probably do everything actually inside this fucking blueprint, can't I? I presume that every button's got a binding, more or less. Yeah, it looks that way. Okay, so what I could do is just infer and read the blueprint as a variable, which is going to be a little bit easier, I think, because then I can do all of the action inside of this one. Okay, so that means I don't need the interface radio. Look at BP radio dev, I can unlink it again. So class settings, interface radio, kill it. No. Compile and save. I've been thinking about this as way too complicated a thing, you see. So what I actually want to do is do it inside the widget. Why did I keep forgetting that it's not just a UI, it's got the blueprint behind it and everything. So dumb sometimes. Okay, so I'll turn off that. I've got all my filters here. And I'll go and deselect that one. There we are. Now. Radio. So in blueprints under BP radio dev, which I've already got here, get rid of that and get rid of that. I actually need a variable over here. I could hear someone talking in my song and that was very aggravating. So I'm going to call this variable and this is going to be frec. Okay, so we have the variable frequency for the frequency. Okay, now this is going to be public, and it can be a string, I think. So there we go, compile string, and the variable frequency at the minute is going to be xxx000000. Okay, so that's our default string at the moment. Now, under event tick, let's print that so I can see it. Just in case, actually no, I don't need that as a debug, so that's silly. So what I need to do now, because I've got this settable as variable frequency. Hello? Someone's speaking. Weird, I thought someone was talking to me. Go figure. Right, I'll change the music because that was really aggravating. Okay, so what I want to do now in widget RD1 is I want to pull that value. So to pull that value, I already have my radio blueprint here set as a variable, which means I should be able to read that. So radio blueprint, get that. And inside this I want to read the value of var frec. Okay, so I'll just pull. I can see that it's not going to let me straight away. That's good. Right, radio blueprint. I'm just going to sit and do this now. I'm just going to sit and stare at things. Ah! Jello. I didn't message you, Mum. No, I'm just working at the minute. That's all right, not a problem. If you give me a call around about 7. Okay, and I'll talk to you then, Mum. How's your day going? Bye bye, Mum, love you. Mums, they're great. Now then, I'm going to have to do a little bit of reading. Lovely. see this is not going to be useful. Right, I suppose I could cast too. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a test. Test fail. So I'm casting to it from self, aren't I? But will that work? I don't think it will, so it'll give me a warning. Which means I can then do another print. So many fun things I can do here. But that'll always fail. Can I put another blueprint then? Well, no, it's